Hi guys, this is Ashley back with another video. Before we get into the video, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you turn on post notifications. It looks like Ckiminaj will be dropping some heat. The snakes better be ready because it looks like she will be throwing some shots. And unfortunately, botched, pregnant, divorced, bitter, broke, and delusional is sending her lapdogs after Icespxçë yet again. Now, Ckiminaj tweeted, "That's for me to know and you to find out. Mamacita release date, Gag City Reloaded." And then she also tweeted, well, yes, Mamacita is for sure being performed on the Pink Friday 2 World Tour, okay? Because the second leg starts next month. Now, if you don't know the song that she's referring to, I think she previewed it on Instagram, and you can definitely tell she was taking some shots.
I was looking at my time to alcohol, and you still got an alpha flow. Dog to dog. Could've sworn a bitch my stalker dog, but he got a.
Okay, I wonder if Botch and Pregnant will respond. Okay, she said, "Run up on me now, I'ma slap you, be worse senseless." I wonder if Botch and Pregnant got a response for that. Now, fans were saying on Station Head, Ckiminaj said that she wanted to put some female rappers on the Mamacita single. That's what they were saying that she said on Station Head. I would like that, okay? But it gotta be the right rappers, okay? We don't need Bia, no shade of Bia. We need JT, okay? We need D0JA, that would be fire, okay? I think JT and D0JA definitely should be on there. Even the TDE girl, D0JA would sound good on this song, but I know she don't really mess with a lot of these girls, okay? Especially, D0JA Cat, but that would be a fire collaboration, okay? We got to move away from the Z-listers, the D-listers, and people that nobody really cares about. Now, Bia, who is opening up for Ckiminaj, asked, what should be on her set list. And, some fans want her to perform the Botch and Pregnant diss track that she put out earlier this year. And I would have to disagree with that. I don't think Bia should perform no diss track to Botch and Pregnant. Because at the end of the day, it's gonna make it look like Ckiminaj told you to perform that, and Nicki didn't tell you to perform that. People on social media are gonna say, "Oh, you're Ckiminaj's lapdog. She told you to perform that. The only reason why you're on tour is because you diss Botch, Pregnant, Divorced, Bitter, and Delusional." You don't want that, okay? I feel like this could help maybe you get more streams, your career will grow. Because no shade, Bia, you do be flopping. I like Bia, but she do be flopping. Even with the Ckiminaj cosign, like nobody cares about Bia musically. After a whole lot of money, you kind of went back to being a flop. Not saying that you don't make good music. Bia makes good music. It's just that nobody cares to listen. But I still listen to Bia though. Now, moving on to Planet Her. Planet Her by D0JA Cat becomes the first album by a female rapper to surpass 8 billion streams in Payola history. And to be quite honest, I think D0JA Cat is coming to break this record with the next album. Okay, I think D0JA Cat's next album, she's going to go back to the basics. She's going to go back to the Planet Her era, and she's going to dominate. Okay? And that's just the honest truth. I can feel it. I feel like D0JA Cat, she had a rude awakening with Scarlett. And now she realizes people just don't want to hear her rap. People like pop rap D0JA. That's where she makes most of her money. That's where she fully thrives. And that's when she can sell over 100K. So she's going back to that era. Now, Botch and Pregnant gets humiliated. Unfortunately, when you type in Payola on Google, Botch and Pregnant comes up. I was like, damn, they doing Botch and Pregnant like this. She didn't even drop no music. The payola ran out. Now, at first, I didn't believe it. But then I went to do my own search on Google on my phone, and it's true. I was like, wow, they really embarrassing Botchin' pregnant by making her the face of payola. I mean, goodness gracious. And she not even the only artist that used payola. And her payola ran out. It wasn't no good this year. You know, her payola used to be popping back in 2018, 2019. The payola isn't payolaing anymore, okay? I don't think she should be the face of payola anymore because the payola is not as good as it used to be. Now, Botch, pregnant, divorced, delusional, broke, and bitter decides to send her lapdog, the science experiment, Ken Barbie, to come after Ice Spice. Ken Barbie posted, I think it's pretty safe to say, Scratch Off won this battle. Now, it has been officially announced that Scratch Off did, in fact, sell 29,000 first week. None in per sales. They didn't report the per sales because it probably was zero. And with that being said, I guess people are clowning Ice Spice because she did 28,000. Okay? Now, I need Ken Barbie to sit the fuck down. Just because Botch, pregnant, divorced, delusional, broke, and bitter is your best friend, you don't have to act like Scratch Off really did something to Ice Spice. Ice Spice did not lose no battle to Scratch Off. First of all, Ice Spice did 1,000 less in sales than Scratch Off, and she only had 10 songs on her album and way less features. Okay? And her album was mid. Ice Spice, I say it all the time, Ice Spice's album was trash compared to Scratch Off. Scratch Off did have a better album, if you're being completely honest. But at the end of the day, Scratch Off still is losing because you've been in the game since 2015, 2016, and you cannot sell more than 1,000 copies than Ice Spice? I mean, that's not really impressive. You should be doing at least 50 to 60,000, like maybe what Megan Thee Stallion is doing first week. You should be doing those numbers. You shouldn't be doing 28, 29,000 like Sexy Red and Ice Spice. That's embarrassing. So, in fact, Scratch Off to me still took an out. I don't feel like one of them is better than the other. Okay, because they're having a flop off. How can you compare two flops? I mean, I don't understand. And Ken Barbie's only doing that because Ice Spice dissed Botchin' Pregnant on Ice Spice's album. Ice Spice dissed her on the album, and that's why Ken Barbie's coming out saying that. But Scratch Off is still taking L's, okay? And none of her songs except one charted on the Hot 100. So she didn't win no battle. She losing every single time. Now, some people from the Asian community are calling out Ckiminaj.
The Stallion is the Asian American representation we've been looking for. I'm half joking, but I'm also serious. As an Asian guy deeply invested in pop cultural presentations of race, there's something that feels special about how Meg approaches Japanese culture. We all remember Nicki's various phases of East Asian appropriation. She threw half-assed Korean subtitles on screen, got a Chinese tattoo, named a record Chun-Li, brought the Wraith to China just to race with China. Asia was always more vibes than details for Nicki. It always felt sloppy and Orientalist. But Meg loves Japanese culture. Jujutsu Kaisen and Naruto. She presented at the Anime Awards. She names songs after deep-cut ensemble characters. And she collaborates with Asian artists. Now, of course, everyone wants a BTS collab. In 2024, an ARMY cosign is as close to a sure bet as we have. But Meg didn't just jump on the Hallyu wave. She reached out to Yuki Chiba for Mamushi. That's the guy from this year's viral Teen Tomodachi record, and also from 2015's Ichima, when he was known as Ko. Meg isn't just here for the vibes. She loves the culture. She gives back to it financially, and by using her clout, she uplifts specific voices, and she seems to genuinely admire and like the communities behind it. I'm calling it now. Meg Thee Stallion is Asian America's pick in the 2024 racial draft.
So let me know how y'all feel about that. Do you agree or disagree with the fact that a lot of people or some people in the Asian culture, Japanese culture, they feel like Megan Thee Stallion pays proper homage to their culture versus Nicki Minaj, who they feel like doesn't pay proper homage to the culture or uses the culture. Let me know how y'all feel about that. I feel like, Megan Thee Stallion, she obviously loves anime and Japanese culture is evident in her music. But I also feel like she sees that there is a market for a female rapper, a black female rapper, to be there. Because Cardi B doesn't really acknowledge their culture. Neither does D0JA Cat. Nicki Minaj does it, but not all the time. And I feel like she just wants that fan base. She wants to have the BTS fans and the Asian community support her. Okay, I feel like she knows that there's a spot, there's a lane for a black female rapper to kind of dominate over there. And because she don't really sell like that, I mean, look at her first week sales. Okay, for 3 Grammys, you only did 64,000 first week. She knows that if she incorporates Japanese culture into her music, she'll get more sales the next time around, especially if she works with a Japanese artist. Look, Mushi was the only song that really went viral from her album. So to me, she sees it as a beneficial opportunity, okay? Not saying that she don't like the culture, but I feel like she knows that other female rappers are not really caring about Japanese culture like that. She feels like, this could be an opportunity to gain more fans. That's how I see it. Now, it has been reported that Queen Bee's Cowboy Carter has officially departed Payola 5's weekly top albums global chart in less than 5 months. The album barely spent 19 weeks on the chart despite having a huge marketing campaign, massive promotion, and being labeled as the album that revived country music. A lot of fans are calling Cowboy Carter a flop. Well, you definitely can't call Cowboy Carter a flop when it's platinum and it did 400,000 first week, okay? Did it have longevity? And that's what I was talking about before, that Cowboy Carter does not have the same longevity as Renaissance or her past albums. I've been said that, okay? And I've been talking about how I'm not listening to Cowboy Carter anymore. And I see a lot of people aren't listening to Cowboy Carter anymore too. I mean, Cowboy Carter to me was a weaker album than what Billie Eilish and Ariana Grande put out. Okay, and that's why people are still talking about Billie's album. People are still talking about Ariana Grande's album. Okay? And I kind of feel like Queen Bee kind of rushed this album, in my opinion. It did feel rushed. The era completely felt rushed. And also, I feel like, no shade. The era would have lasted longer if she put out music videos. No shade. It probably could have lasted longer on the charts. Not only that, though, it has been revealed that Queen Bee has a new whiskey brand called Sir Davis. It's finished, blended, and bottled in Texas. Okay? Will y'all be buying? Low-key, I feel like Queen Bee is just doing anything, okay, to see what sticks. I think she should focus on the hair care line for now. And then once that becomes really successful, then you do another line of something else, okay? Because, the Sacred hair brand hasn't even fully blown up, yet you're doing a whiskey line. That's very interesting. It's like a money grab. Now, Donkey of the Day is going to Sexy Red. She decided to put out her beauty brand, Northside Princess. Now, allegedly, she used to sell lip gloss back in the day. I don't know who would buy any makeup from Sexy Red, but there's a lot of delusional, slow people in the world. Now, the names of these lip glosses is the main reason why she will be receiving Donkey of the Day. Now, she got a lip gloss called Coochie Juice, Booty Hole Brown, Nut, Coochie Hole Pink, Yellow Discharge. Oh, Lord. No, not the Ghana. No, come on now. Blue Balls, Sex on My Period. Yeah, see, Sexy Red, we know you disgusting, but this was very much unnecessary. I think you should have named some of your lip glosses after your singles, like Pound Town, Get It Sexy. That would have been cute to name it after your hit songs. But to name it these disgusting names, okay? Whoever buys Sexy Red lip gloss, you're a loser, okay? I will lose all respect for you. I don't respect you to begin with, but it would be less and less of a respect. Because at the end of the day, like, come on now. This is just ridiculous. I get it. She's trying to be funny. To me, I feel like Sexy Red, her personality is like there with Doja Cat's. Like, I like the music. Not all of her music, but some of her music. But I really can't stand her personality. Because I just feel like she's gross. Okay? She looks dirty. She acts dirty. Like, no shade. Sexy Red is disgusting to me. No shade. I don't know how men sleep with her. Sometimes Sexy Red makes me throw up. It's her and Sukihana. I just think they both look disgusting. They act disgusting. They don't have no type of class, no demure. They don't have that, like, at all. So, Sexy, you will be receiving Donkey of the Day. Sorry. Now, moving on to Megan Thee Stallion. It looks like because y'all was complaining that Mamushi was demonic, there was too much nudity in the music video. Megan Thee Stallion and Devil Nation decided to put out the clean version of the Mamushi music video. Let me know how y'all feel about this. I think it's a smart move. A lot of people were complaining about how demonic the song is. And to be quite honest, I think that she wants to appeal to children with this Mamushi single because it's a TikTok song. You can't forget that this went viral on TikTok. So with that being said, this is a chess move by Megan Thee Stallion. So I think it was a smart decision. And moving forward, I think Megan Thee Stallion should probably not put out demonic music videos ever again. Even if you gotta do your symbolisms and rituals. Maybe you should do them in a photo shoot. You know, maybe a magazine cover, but maybe not the music videos. Now, it looks like Icespxçë is clapping back at the fans that are saying that she is on the Ozempic. She lost a lot of weight. And this is what she had to say, I believe, on Spaces.
You look so good. Your body is so big.
Yes.
I actually came on here to talk about that real quick because I was like, I wish y'all never learned the word Ozempic. That's one thing I wish.
No, they learned it and haven't stopped saying it since. Everybody is on the.
Oh my god! Like, what even is Ozempic? What the fuck is that? Like, genuinely, what is that, bro?
They don't even know. They just like heard other people say it. They don't want to stop saying it.
Like, you lazy has never heard of a gym?
You look so good.
No, literally.
It's called a gym. It's called the gym. It's called eating healthy. It's called being on tour.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell? Maybe if I was sitting home all day, it'd be easier to stay big.
Yes.
Don't block them.
But I am a little sick. I'm not gonna lie. Can you hear it? I'm
just a little bit.
Yeah, that blunt did my throat foul.
Every time you smoke, you get sick.
Oh yeah.
Like, I'm gonna take a little tea break.
That Spaces sounded a hot mess. But the point of the matter is, she said that she's been in the gym, she's been working out, and that's why she's been losing all this weight. Now, in my opinion, I like the way Icespxçë look. I don't think she looks bad. People say they prefer the thicker version because her butt was bigger. But to me, she still looked good. I think people just complaining just to complain. But yet, if she was Lizzo size, y'all would be dogging her out like y'all do Lizzo. Okay? So, at the end of the day, it's like she's in a lose-lose situation. People were just going to talk no matter what, no matter how she looks. Now, according to Whackademics, it looks like Champagne Thickums will be dropping the Super Soak single without Lil Yachty pretty soon with a music video. Whackademics previewed some of the music video that Champagne Thickums sent him. I believe it was on his stream, even though he just released 3 new songs. Now, I think he's doing that to distract the fact that those 3 songs he dropped with Young Thug, Scratch Off, and 21 Below Average flopped. Okay, he ain't fooling me. This is his way of distracting from the flops that he just dropped. Okay? And one thing Champagne Thickums tends to do is oversaturate. Like, how many songs can you drop and none of them stick? Aren't you embarrassed by that? I mean, how many songs? You dropped so many songs after Not Like Us came out, and none of them stuck on the charts. So I think, like I said before, you need to go on a break, a hiatus. But anyway, I got some hot tea on Patreon. Link will be in the description. Have a great day.